Okay, so now let's discuss about the ventricular conduction system of the heart. In the previous video, we discussed about the atrial conduction, right? In ventricular conduction, the first and important thing that we have is another transformer, and that is called AV node. AV node. Then there is, from this AV node, there are big bundle of branches, and those are called bundle of His. Bundle of His. Next, from bundle of His, the bundle of His gives off two branches, and one branch moves towards the right side of the heart, and the next branch moves towards the left side of the heart. So we have right bundle, branch, and we have left bundle, branch. And from these right and left bundle branches, on the lateral walls of the heart, there are small fibers, and those fibers are called the Purkinje fibers. Purkinje fibers. Clear? Right? Let's know a little bit about the AV node. AV node. This AV node, friends, is known as atrioventricular node, right? Atrioventricular node. It is its full form. AV node is also consists of specialized group of cells, and these cells are capable of being excited, getting excited, and conduct and transfer those action potentials and those currents towards the walls of the both ventricles, right? So what is the location of AV node? Where is the AV node exactly located, right? So if we make here this is the, for example, you take an example that this is the septum, right? And this septum is the atrioventricular septum, AV septum, right? This is our atrioventricular septum. So this AV node is present on the lower back of AV septum, right? So if I remove this part, right, here I will see the AV node, right? So this AV node is hidden by this septum. Now it should be clear that what is the exact location of the AV node? The AV node is present on the lower back of the atrioventricular septum. It is located on the lower back of atrioventricular septum. Okay. This was the location. What is the arterial supply? Which artery is responsible to provide oxygenated blood? Arterial supply. So this AV node gets its arterial supply from the branch of left coronary artery, and that branch is called the atrioventricular nodal branch. Atrioventricular nodal branch, right? And this is the branch of left coronary artery, right? This atrioventricular nodal branch is the left branch of left coronary artery. What is the innervation of, what is the innervation of the AV node. Our AV node also receives sympathetic and parasympathetic both innervations. So its sympathetic activity is again provided by from T1 up to T4, right? From T1 thoracic vertebra number 1 up to thoracic vertebra number 4, as I have discussed in the previous video, the branches come out and they make a plexus, and from there sympathetic activity is provided to the AV node. And then there is also parasympathetic activity. Parasympathetic innervation. So parasympathetic innervation is provided by vagus nerve, right? Vagus nerve. Now let's put all these fibers in the ventricles so that we could get the ventricular conduction of the heart, right? This is, friends, let me put this AV node in its exact location. So we know that here is our AV node on the posterior back, on the lower back of the AV septum, right? And these fibers are coming towards it from the anterior internodal, posterior internodal and middle internodal, and whenever here the current is produced, this current is taken by these fibers, all these fibers, and this current is spread all over the atria, right? And from these fibers current also moves towards the AV node, and from this AV node, a big bundle of branch of fibers come out, and this big bundle is called the bundle of His. This is the bundle of His. Clear, friends? Now look, this bundle of His, when it moves forward, this bundle of His gives off two branches. This bundle of His gives off two branches, and these branches are, one of these branches moves towards the right side of the heart and one branch moves towards the left side of the heart. That's why we say that there is left bundle branch and right bundle branch. So as this one is present on the right side, so this is the right bundle branch, right? And this one is present on the left side, so this one is called the left bundle branch. Clear? And from these right and left bundle branches, there are small branches come out and spread on the walls of the ventricles. So these small branches are called the Purkinje fibers. These are the Purkinje fibers. Here also these small branches spread to conduct the current towards the myofibrils of the heart. So these are called the Purkinje fibers. Purkinje fibers, right? So then there is Purkinje fiber, and we have done with all of them. Clear? Okay, if I complete my diagram here, this is our full heart and this is our right ventricle and this is our left ventricle. So this was, friends, about the conduction system of the heart. Conduction system of the heart is consisting of specialized cardiac muscle cells, and these cells are giving signals in the form of action potential, in the form of current, to the muscles of the heart in order to contract and relax, and these systems are two. The first one is arterial conduction system and the second one is the ventricular conduction system, and we have explained both of them completely. So this was about the conduction system of the heart. Now in the next lecture we will inshallah discuss about the coronary arteries, and we also call it the coronary circulation of the heart.